Conspiracy theories are absolutely everywhere. And today we're going to be looking at the top 10 conspiracy theories about companies, because companies are evil. Stuff like Disney, Apple, any other corporation that wants your money has probably done something bad in the past. Leave a like if you're excited. Don't forget to subscribe. Conspiracies.
Pay as much as $500 million to settle charges. It purposely slowed older iPhones so customers...
That is true. They have done this. They have done this. Now this is... Sorry, I know the video hasn't even technically started yet, but that is true. Right? There's nothing more annoying than when I was in like year 9 and I had an iPhone 5 or something. The next fucking iPhone came out and then they started slowing down, so you had to buy the next iPhone. It was so annoying. It is actually... Sorry, that's the most aggravating thing ever.
We were counting down our picks for the most intriguing theories about specific companies and their business.
I think they did do that.
Sweeter.
Intentionally made the iPhone slower.
You're insane.
Number 10. Nestle is privatizing the world's water resources.
For you,
Okay.
world's largest
This is an odd one
company
because
has
I have
bottled
nothing.
Michigan's water for
I don't know anything about water. I'm not gonna lie to you.
A company takes control of the world's water supply, creates a monopoly, and sells the water for exorbitant prices. Sounds like the plot of a devious James Bond villain. In fact, they did pretty much just that in Quantum of Solace.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like Nestle water's that expensive. Is it? I swear you can get like a bottle of Nestle water at Tesco for like 50p. Like, I don't feel like that's overly expensive for a bottle of water. I could be wrong because I don't really. I just drink tap water. I know. People shoot me because, you know, tap water evil. Every water evil. Okay, every water evil. That's what I say. Tap water's fine. Hydration's hydration. Shut up.
Of a Nestle conspiracy theory, with some believing that the company is buying up the world's water for their own greedy purposes. The company has faced numerous controversies
but they are still selling the water.
Earth Island. They made over $5 billion from the sale of bottled water.
That is a lot of water.
State just approved
That's a lot of water, isn't it?
double the amount that one global food giant is allowed to bottle and sell each year. Meanwhile, some residents say...
But yeah, supply and demand. People like water.
According to the
People want water, brother.
It's only a matter of time before the groundwater becomes theirs, and then we're all in trouble.
They are taking the water that should not be owned by anybody. Water is...
Okay, so they're taking the water from like rivers and stuff. Okay, I see what we're saying.
Beautiful day here at the state capitol. Great day to be a Satanist. I believe it, and I'm very excited about it.
Those alive in the 80s and 90s will remember well the satanic panic that gripped the nation in a fever of paranoia.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
The devil was everywhere, and everything from metal...
You know, I've seen Stranger Things. There you go, see?
...of impressing children with satanic beliefs.
It's not really what you want, is it?
At first regarded as a harmless game of make-believe, now has both parents...
I mean, fair enough. You know?
Procter & Gamble was in league with the devil. In March of 1980, an article was published in the Minneapolis Tribune arguing that the company's logo contained satanic imagery.
Okay, well,
vehemently denied the claim,
I mean,
and even fought back by filing several lawsuits.
It is just a logo, isn't it? At the end of the day, I mean, Monster. Wasn't there a big thing with Monster that their thing was about like Satan because of the claws and the threes and the, you know?
Hail Satan.
Number 8.
I'm going to say no to Hail Satan.
Great Reset.
The Great Reset is a welcome recognition that this human tragedy must be a wake-up call.
Okay.
It's imperative that we reimagine, rebuild, redesign, reinvigorate.
It sounds a bit scary, my friend. I don't know.
Composed of independent but interconnected.
Okay, now this is one that I do believe in this. I believe that. I don't know if this is referring to the Illuminati, but I believe in that. I believe that there are our governments, but then I believe there are people higher up. Right, a small group of people. They're like the Avengers, but probably quite evil.
Or is it controlled by a secret cabal of elites who are pulling all the strings?
I could see this.
It's the latter. And if you ask them, those puppet masters are veering us toward a new world order.
We have a unique but rapidly shrinking window.
Hey, it's King Charles. Oh, he's king now, brother.
The Great Reset Initiative earned particular attention in 2020 when the World Economic Forum suggested a financial and societal rebuild in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic.
See, I understand that. This has been a recurring thing, hasn't it, with COVID and stuff? People just... I'm not going to get into that because I'm not... It's too much... There's too much of an umbrella here. But there was a big thing during COVID that the government put it in place to change the planet in some kind of way. Like, I know obviously we all ended up like inside and they had us exactly where they wanted us and we all got the vaccines and whatever. But what... I don't know. That's a big topic, I think.
That the WEF had nefarious purposes, suggesting that the proposed reset was a means to take complete control. Some even take the theory further, stating that the WEF will collapse the world's economy, sending everyone into destitution while implanting them with microchips via mandatory...
Oh, yeah. See, there you go with the vaccines. You know, we're all infected now.
Cause us to act.
Number 7, McDonald's funds the IRA.
Okay, this is an odd one.
Wild and just maybe.
I could eat Marquis right now. Look at that fucking burger. Oh, that looks fucking nice, you know.
A conspiracy theory from the 1980s posited that McDonald's was secretly funding the
McDonald's, why would they be doing this?
Military force responsible for killing over 1,700 people, including hundreds of civilians.
But why?
Despite the dark nature of the theory, its source is actually quite lighthearted. It was eventually traced to a CNN talk show in which the company was praised for its funding of individual retirement accounts. Someone mistook financial IRAs for the IRA, and the rest is history.
So it's not a conspiracy then, is it? If it's been proven wrong, if it's a genuine mistake from a rumor that someone didn't understand the IRA was like an account rather than the actual IRA, then it's not a conspiracy, is it? If you've debunked it.
Or individual retirement accounts are the most popular choice for those saving for retirement, accounting for more than a third of all U.S. retirement assets.
Am I getting... Okay.
Amazon is spying on us.
No, I believe this. No, I believe this. I believe this. You know why? I believe every company is spying on us. And we all know it. It's not like we're stupid. If I'm on my phone, right, if I'm out with my mates, I'm talking about something, you know, oh, I've been thinking about buying like a PS5. I've been thinking about buying like... And then an ad pops up on Facebook for a PS5. Like, it happens every time, and we're not. We know this, right? There's a reason it happens because Siri exists. Your phone can literally pick up on that. Of course, they can just listen to your convos. Obviously, my Google back there has probably heard a handful of combos.
Amazon Alexa device recorded a private conversation.
Oh, see, no, that's not what you want.
The recorded audio of their conversation was sent to one of their phone contacts.
With new technology comes new conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
As home automation becomes increasingly normalized, people grow increasingly concerned that these companies are listening in. At the forefront
they probably are.
Is Amazon and their...
They 100% probably are.
Be honest, what else did you hear today?
At rehearsal, I heard you say the F word 3 times.
Idiots. I hate Ellen as well. Ellen DeGeneres, she's annoying.
It's been the target of some genuine privacy concerns and grander conspiracy theories, with some believing that Amazon is recording our private conversations and selling the information to third parties.
I'm never plugging that device in again.
Yeah, fair enough, lady. I don't blame you.
There's a spy in everyone's home.
If it has gone and done that, then fair play.
That's not how Alexa works. Yes, it is always listening, but that's only to hear the command. It doesn't activate and record until it hears the specific wake word.
Well, I bloody hope not. I would bloody hope not.
Eavesdropping on you. Number 5.
See, no, but now I don't trust Watch Mojo, because what if Watch Mojo are listening? How do I know Watch Mojo aren't in my Google?
Biden protected Burisma.
Alexander Smirnov is accused of claiming that the Ukrainian energy firm Burisma paid the Bidens $5 million apiece back in 2015 and 2016.
A holding company based out of Ukraine, Burisma controlled the country's natural gas market until its dissolution in 2023.
Well, it's not bloody what you want, is it, really?
Hunter Biden, who joined the board in 2014. This partnership
is
the liberal focus of Donald Trump's re-election campaign, as they hope to discredit Hunter's father, Joe Biden.
God, Trump's a nutcase, isn't he?
Team spread misinformation.
I do not understand how the US presidents lately is. Yeah, it's not fucking Joe Biden doesn't even know what planet he's on half the time.
That these allegations flat out proved that President Biden was guilty of bribery.
The story was widely.
But you don't want to be guilty of bribery, Mr. Biden, do you? This man wants his ice cream. That's what he wants.
Cover up and impeachment proceedings against Trump were immediately launched.
I don't really know anything about this.
Elections.
People had no idea that their data was being taken in this way.
It's no secret that Facebook is interfering in politics.
Yeah.
Whether it's the wide spreading of misinformation.
See, I do get this.
Political ads.
I could potentially see this.
ABC News obtaining some of those ads bought on
like
Facebook.
Propaganda and stuff like that. I could picture this happening, like influencing how people think
during the election.
Some even suggest that Google has a blatant anti-conservative stance and that it actively suppresses conservative outlets. But
see, they can do whatever they want, can't they? Really, I mean, it's up to them. It is up to them.
In global elections, This is perhaps best represented by the Facebook Cambridge analytical
I hate this kind of stuff. It scares me. We have trusted these people with everything, like social media stuff.
Of messaging
we have just
susceptible to, and where you're going to consume that.
We've just trusted absolutely everyone, haven't we?
It's
not great.
Change how you think about something.
Just how far does the manipulation go?
Also, who is this person?
3, Deepwater Horizon was destroyed by environmentalists.
There was an initial boom. The lights went out, and there was a huge explosion.
Some conspiracy theories just don't make a whole lot of sense. And this
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what Deepwater Horizon is.
The oil rig Deepwater Horizon.
It's an oil rig.
Massive blowout, resulting in a devastating fire that destroyed the rig and killed 11 people. It was also a catastrophic environmental disaster.
Yeah, I can imagine that it probably
200 million gallons of oil into the Gulf of Mexico.
A massive oil slick now covering some 600 square miles of the Gulf of Mexico.
That is a lot of miles.
The United States coast within hours.
According to political commentator Rush Limbaugh, this explosion was not an accident, but a planned event orchestrated by environmental wackos to prevent further ocean drilling.
However, right, I could get on board with this. I could get on board that maybe people would do something absolutely radical, right, the Just Stop Oil type thing. Like you said, like all that oil just spilled into the ocean and caused a massive environmental, like, disaster anyway. Surely they would have thought this through and be like, right, if we blow up an oil rig, there might be some oil spilling out into the ocean. Do we want that? Is that going to help the ocean? Probably not. Maybe let's not do that. Or maybe they didn't think of it. I don't know. I could see this one being plausible.
Actually, this theory has no basis in
People
reality.
get radical
when
they deeply believe something.
Oil into the water. It's just mind-boggling.
No, not deeply believe in something.
Apple intentionally slows.
No, I believe this one. I don't even need to hear this. I believe this one.
To settle charges, it purposely slowed.
As soon as new phones come out, the older ones do get slower. It's not a coincidence. They want you to buy new phones. They want money.
Intentionally slows older iPhones to the point
this doesn't surprise me at all.
And need to be replaced. And while it's true that Apple has slowed phones in the past,
this
has been widely misconstrued.
I don't think it is. It's just a software. Yeah.
Keep up with the demand, and the battery suffers.
After a lot of you say that, right? You say this, but the software doesn't really ever change that much, does it? Really? But I can understand the jump from Face ID up Fingerprint ID to Face ID. That I can understand. That's a whole hefty bit of software to change. What can't my old phone handle? A couple of new emojis. Really? Really? My phones get slower because it's got a couple more emojis on it. I think not.
The battery can surge, and that causes the phone to shut down, a problem that many of us have had.
No.
So Apple throttled the older phones.
Apple are evil.
Performance. They didn't do it to kill the phones. Unfortunately, this is just the nature of technology.
I believe this one.
And they eventually need to be replaced. The slowing of the phones was an attempted fix, not a grand conspiracy around planned obsolescence.
No, false. Watch Mojo, false.
Not upgrade their phone because they think that Apple is doing this.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our...
I'm already subscribed, Watch Mojo. I'm already subscribed to you. I mean, you could do this for me. You know, take this as an example. Do it for me and Watch Mojo.
Need to drive demand of classic Coke.
Introducing the greatest taste discovery in 100 years.
This is #1, so it's obviously a big thing, but I don't understand what it is.
Here we come to the granddaddy of corporate conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Back in the early 80s, the Coca-Cola company was losing market share, and their classic Coke was going the way of the dinosaur. In a desperate attempt to remain relevant, they retooled the formulation and released new Coke.
Sweeter, bolder.
New Coke.
Better. You're insane.
What else? What did they change?
Disaster of epic proportions.
Why?
Classic Coke was reintroduced just 3 months later to enormous fanfare, not to mention profits.
Okay, so they changed the Coke and then people wanted the old Coke back. Is that what we're saying?
And sales for their classic beverage. This theory was so pronounced that it even caught the attention of company president Donald Keogh, who playfully quipped, "We're not that smart." Do you buy into any of these theories?
I don't really understand that one. I mean, it just seemed like they just changed Coke.
Okay, I've stumbled onto a major company conspiracy, Mac. How about
Well,
that?
fair play. I mean,
did you enjoy this
video? A lot of these I actually don't really know about. I thought I was going to know a lot more of these, but I suppose it is about companies and not just conspiracies in general. I think I believe the Apple one. That's the one that stands out in my brain as one that's like, right, that's defo the case. Let me know down below which ones you believe are real and which ones you believe are false, and I will happily debate them all with you in the comments and argue like a 6-year-old with you. Thank you for watching. Link to the Discord down below, link to the Patreon also down below. Thank you to every patron on there so far. That is it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.